Well, hello, hello. Hey, you guys. I am Diane Cole, Senior Sales Director, Diane Cole, and I get to come on tonight and I get to teach skincare and a dash out the door look. And I'm so excited to be on here tonight. So I'm going to check with my phone just to make sure that I am taping and everything. And it looks like I am. So yay. And I'm going to turn things down just so I can see comments. So if you are with us tonight or you're catching the replay, go ahead and tell us who you are, where you're streaming in from. If you are one of our incredible guests, if you could tell us, who your consultant is. So she gets credit for you being on today. And we're just so glad to have you guys. Thank you so much for joining us in the month of May, right? If you watch the Hallmark Channel at all, and I'm just like a fan, it said May for Moms. And so like all the little shows that are on, have like mother daughter and all these things. And I was like, oh, that is so cute. Okay. I see Terry Gabus on from Tennessee. So good to have you, Terry. And I'm looking forward to having more of you join us. Okay. So we're going to jump in and don't forget to tell us, you guys, where you're streaming in from, because that's really fun for people to see. And we also have, let me go on to YouTube. We also have a YouTube link out there as well. And from our YouTube link, I should be able to see your comments as well. So, okay. So what we're going to do is I just warmed up this washcloth. We're going to do light skincare and then just a quick dash out the door look. Okay. So like anything, products go on so much better with a warm, wet washcloth, right? And I have a little bit of our Time-Wise 4-in-1 cleanser that is part of our flagship. So Terry, I'm on Flourishing Live on my phone. Okay, yep. Okay. So anyway, what I want to tell you is our Miracle Set 3D is just seriously one of our incredible anti-aging skincare regimens. So we have the Time-Wise Repair, we have the Time-Wise 3D. The 3D I had sitting here, so that's what I'm using right now. I kind of use them both the Time-Wise Repair and the 3D. I keep the Repair in the shower. I do the 3D at my sink, and I just like switching back and forth. All right, we went with the curly hair look today. And we're going to go ahead and start. So thanks, you guys, for commenting. I see Terry, I see Anissa, I see Donna. So thank you. I think I saw Felicia earlier. But go ahead and put where you're streaming in from. And that'll be awesome. Okay. So that was the first step. And so I'm going to take a little bit of our lifting serum from the Time-Wise Repair line. It's like Botox in a bottle, lifts, firms, bring it upward in the throat. I do go ahead and do my forehead with it. This product is worth its weight in gold. It's our lifting serum. It's part of our 5-step program in the Time-Wise Repair. It's absolutely incredible. Okay, then I'm looking for this guy. So this is our Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter. And our dynamic wrinkles are the forehead, the 11s, the crow's feet, and you just go right from the tube right to the edges. You don't have to press hard or anything. Then you rub it in. And this is the product that I start using when my husband was out of town. And then he's like, oh my gosh, what did you do different? Something's different. And I told him we got this new product and he's like, can I have one? I'm like, absolutely. All right. So love the Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter. So it retails for $58. It is worth every penny, to be honest. You'll absolutely love it. Okay, getting my brushes ready. So again, this is a dash out the door look. I did quick washing, quick lifting serum. You can go ahead and put day cream on or I'm going to go right to the CC cream, the tinted moisturizer. And that's what I'm going to do. And so I'm going to dab it, connect it, and bring it down. Now, with my skin, I have dry skin. And even for a dash out the door look, I do add some of our Luminous foundation. And so my CC cream color is medium to deep. And then my foundation is Bronze Warm 100. So I live in Destin, Florida. I didn't say that in the beginning. And so I walk each day. So I am outside for at least an hour, and then some more when I'm walking our dog and stuff like that. And so I really like getting out, moving my body, just enjoying living here, right? So the Luminous foundation adds a little bit of that moisture to it. And then the CC cream almost acts like a primer. We do have foundation primer, which is worth its weight in gold. Did not do that today just because I'm going to do a quick look. And so, okay. Hey, Dawn, I can see you're on from, she's from New Jersey, but she must be in Pennsylvania. So that's pretty awesome. Hey, Bria. And Peggy is her consultant. So glad to have you on. Okay. So what I just did, just quick skincare. I did CC cream, which retails for $22. Then our foundations retail for $26. And then this is our liquid foundation brush, which is $14. And so these are absolutely incredible. And then on a normal day, when I'm not trying to go fast on a 30-minute video, I would add the foundation primer. So these are some fan favorites, things I use every single day. Okay. Dawn, she's like, I meant New Jersey. Okay. Okay. Super fun, super fun. So now what I'm going to do, even though it is a dash out the door, I use under eye corrector every day. And so yes, I just put under eye corrector on my cheek, and then a little bit of concealer right next to it. You can go back over those spots if you want to. Brighten up that area down there. Then I'm taking a little bit. So it's 2 concealers and an under eye corrector. And I'm going to create a contour a little bit with it. Again, your dash out the door might be less. This is what my dash out the door is. And so I'm going to take my foundation brush, and if you can see, it's right underneath my cheekbone. I'm going to connect it along my jawline, come all the way over here. Gonna lift up the hair, and it just adds a little bit of warmth up where underneath your hair, like right around your eyes. And then I just dab to lighten that area. Do the same over here. Okay. Then I'm going to take it and I'm zhuzhing. And this is a technique that you practice with, because when you first do it, you're not really sure. You're like, do I have a lot on there? I'm going to go ahead and do the lids of my eyes with it. I'm going to come up between my eyes and then brush over the brow, like not on the brow, but over the brow. And then what it does is your eyes get used to it. You act like this is a flashlight and like light is coming up in here. Okay. If you can see that, it's kind of lighter. Okay. So that is just like, and I have a dewy look. I like to finish dewy because I'm so dry. But our matte foundation will dry powder fresh. If you're someone who is like, nope, can't do dewy. I'm pretty oily, not interested in that. And then I'm going to go to our silky setting powder. And what's really fun, you guys, so if I was going to the beach, and let's talk about, if I was going to the beach, I'd have CC cream on everywhere. And then I would probably still fill in my brows, which I'll show you that in a minute. And I would have something on my lips. But I probably wouldn't do, I probably would not do the under eye corrector and the concealer. But if I was already made up for the day and I decided to go to the beach, I wouldn't change it. So it's not like you have to take it off to go do it. Okay. So I'm taking the silky setting powder, which acts as a filter, and I'm going right over the areas that I contoured with, and I'm always bring it down here. And then I'm going to come up and do the same thing on my forehead. Dab a little bit more. Okay. So pretty cool, right? So that is the silky setting powder. Silky setting powder, you guys, is such a phenomenal product. I love it. It has a plant-based emollient in it. So it doesn't make you feel dry. It doesn't, it doesn't make your skin like crepey, Let me make sure that I think this guy goes up a little bit. So hold on, let me fix. I don't know. All right, it's going to have to stay down. Okay. Trying to get the curls to go where they're supposed to go, you guys. Okay, so that's that. All right, so that is that one. Now, I am going to do translucent powder. And the reason I am, once I do the next step, is just because it's really humid here. And I just feel like, yes, Anissa, contour is such a game changer. And so even I'm still casual. I'm still casual. So it's just fun. Okay, so now I'm going to use the eyebrow tint. And so the first little square is the pomade. And you're probably familiar with pomade for the hair, but these are little hairs, right? So I'm just going right over the hairs. And I do foundation that goes right over my brows. So it's essential for my brows for me to go back over them because they'll be blurred away because I put foundation over them. But the foundation itself helps grab the product to keep them on. So that's kind of nice. So now I'm going to go to the second square, which is, or the rectangle. And this is the actual brow tint. So the first one's the pomade, which is going to grab the tint. And then what I try to do is start up here. Now, you could say, okay, wow, you're doing full brows and this is dash out the door. Well, yeah, I am. And the reason is when you get older, you could have, places where hair used to be that aren't there anymore. Sometimes the hairs get lighter, all the things. And so to me, when Robert Jones, he's an international makeup artist, he was like, it's one thing you could do for your makeup that's going to take 20 years off your life. So it's kind of like, why wouldn't you? And then I'm taking one of the all over brushes. I'm going right along that brow. And again, what I can tell you with the dash out the door is you can just do one eyeshadow for a dash out the door, I can take this highlight color. I can do the whole thing just like I would a regular eyeshadow because we can use them all for all these things, which is cool. I'm going to do a little bit more over here. Okay. Okay. So all it did is it just brightened my eyes. So hopefully you can see that it did. Can you tell that? Someone can tell me if you can tell. And then just again, because we're doing just a little dash out the door, I'm going to take my, and I'm still in here. I'm just going to use the middle color again. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of color in that outer area of the eye. I have deep set eyes and close set eyes. And so we want to give the illusion that my eyes are further apart than what they are. So put that on and then we zhuzh again. So we're just kind of blending, moving it around a little bit. Okay, just adding a little. So this could just be run out the door look. I could already be doing more than what you would do, and that's okay. You kind of get on a roll, and believe it or not, you do. Like you get on a roll, you just get used to it, you know. And thank you, Donna, for sharing that. And you just that's what you do. You get on a roll, and then you're like, okay, let me just add a little bit here, a little bit there. The other thing I like to do are my cheeks, and then we're going to do lips, and we're going to be good. Now, here's the thing for Dash and Go. I mean, I did the silky setting powder. Like I could be fine. As a matter of fact, I'm going to not do cheeks because I did the silky setting powder. So I'm just going to show you this. And then with our brand new lip oils, you can do it with a lip liner. You can do it without a lip liner. I'm going to do it with a lip liner. I'm going to do it with our limited edition Violet Lilac. Should I do that? I think I am. Draw the natural V on first. These are our waterproof lip liners. Our eyeliners and lip liners are both waterproof now. And what's fun is they just stay on. So what we do, give it a second, let it set before you add the oil. Oh, Anissa says she can tell that my brows, my eyes are popping, or you can see better now because I did my brows. Like, is that what you mean? I mean, because obviously you don't want your brows to go before you. But yeah, if you can, like if they showcase your eyes, so if you can see the eyes better because of the brows, do you know what I mean? Like it's just nice. Okay. Okay, so then I put that lip liner on, and then our two new lip oils. Oh my gosh, you guys. One is berry. Let's see if that one's it. Yep, berry, and then this is blush. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead. Yep, I didn't use the translucent yet, but I will. So I'm glad you guys are putting it right there. Oh, let me do it now. I'm going to do translucent before I put the lip oils on because I don't know how that's going to go. Okay. Gotta reach for the brush. Okay. Okay, translucent powder. This is what it looks like. As a shaker top, you go like this, puts it in the lid. Dip your big fluffy brush in the lid. You can tap off excess, and then you pat. And it's so nice, you guys. Your look just stays. Your look stays. Like if you are like, well, my look stays most of the time. But yeah, it depends on the day I have, or if you're somebody that's like, oh, I find that I touch my face a lot and my makeup goes away, I'm telling you, if you use the translucent powder, your makeup will stay. And then, of course, we're going to finish it with the finishing spray, because that's the other thing that keeps you from being melt proof. We had the Saturday color the other day, and I told them, I said, we're going to be laying sod outside. And we were dripping with sweat. And then when I finally came in and go to the bathroom, it was hilarious. My face was fine. Like, all sweaty. We were dirty, but my face, my whole look stayed on, you guys. It was hilarious. Like, it was really funny. Thanks, Dawn. Dawn says she likes the way I brighten my eyes. So you can see. Now I have eyelash extensions on, but this is where we'd also do the lash intensity mascara. Then we would add the, the Great Heights, which I will do Great Heights, you guys, on my bottom lashes. So I will be doing that, but I have to get to the oil because, okay, here's the thing. So it's a really fat wand. It's kind of cool. And you just dab. And this is the berry. And I think, to me, they're both like neutrals. And I think they will be to you too. And again, you don't have to put it on with a liner. So it just gives you a little bit of color. And then because they are made with 9 different oils, they're meant to like be a lip treatment. Okay. So here's the Great Heights mascara, and it has this thin wand. And I'm just going to do the bottoms because I have lash extensions on the top. And again, with your dash out the door, you can do liner or you don't have to. If we are holding an appointment with a client and we do a dash out the door look, we do CC cream, we'll do something on the lips, and we do mascara, and that's it. Like, that's your dash out the door look. So I just added a little bit underneath to give a little bit of color there. And then this is the finishing spray. And so I am not going to apply it right now because I don't need to keep my makeup on for tonight, but you would apply it in a T, and then you can do an X, and then it keeps your makeup on. So again, you can just take you can do the skincare to the CC cream, steps, and you could be good to go. You can fill your brows in. I just did 2 eyeshadows on my eyes. The cheeks, I just did the Silky Setting Powder. I just did it right underneath. Didn't even add any more. Just a casual. This is casual look. Gonna fix my brows. Okay. And there you go. So what I'm going to do, yay, Denise's mama. Hey, Miss Teresa, we're so glad to have you. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the oils that are in the lip oils. And so they're 9 plant-based oils. So jojoba, grapeseed, castor seed, shea, avocado, apricot kernel, rose canina fruit oil, raspberry oil, and squalene. Yeah. Which is, I think, isn't that seaweed? But anyway, so just really cool. Like, we're so excited about them. And some of it's just like a cooling feel. It's a cooling feel to your lips. So, and like, we were on our unit success event tonight, and one of our consultants, Terry, she said she got the lip oil, she tried it, she loved it so much she ordered more. And so you guys, your clients, your clients are going to like them too. And I think it's just a perfect time for it, for the summer. And there's a lot of makeup trends right now is the kind of like all natural, look. And I think just a little bit of color with the blush or the berry, I think you just can't go wrong. And I'm going to see if I can put a little bit on my hand. Yeah. See, that's the blush. And then Okay, so you can see. So this is the blush. This is the berry. So they're still very, very neutral, very natural. 9 different oils. That's incredible, right? That's just absolutely incredible. And so really, there you go. I mean, wash the face, get some color on. The only cheeks I did was silky setting powder, did translucent over top because I will go outside again. But again, just super simple. Yes, Bria, you're going to want to try it for sure. And then Terry says lip oil is so amazing, and even thought the colors look dark in the container, but they're very natural, neutral. They are, and it can be like, you know, it's like, oh, how's that going to be? But they're sheer. They're sheer. You can see more color on mine because I have a lip liner on, but it's still. I mean, if I sit back, it's very faint. It's very faint. So, and I left my hair curly today, and I thought, oh, well, that'll be a really fun dash out the door look. And let me see if I can fix my little headband, right? Put my earrings on, and I'm good to go. So that's really what I have for you guys tonight. And I'll tell you, you know, right now in Mary Kay, we're so excited that, you know, and some of you have seen me, but, you know, we've had some really amazing top consultants in our units do our Facebook Lives for the last few weeks as we're working on a lot of different things behind the scenes personally. And so we really feel blessed to have had Anissa Nani, Peggy Cooksey, Terry Dillinger, Donna Niven, all like jump in and be able to teach some of the different skincare products that we've had. And you know what, you guys, our community here of lifting each other up, the sisterhood that we have is second to none. And so truly, I'm so blessed to be your sales director and your senior sales director. And truly just feel honored to be doing life with you guys. To get started in Mary Kay right now, it's $35. I mean, $35. That's it. To dip your toe in, to see if it could be for you, to look twice as good for half the price. Truly, women get started to save money, to make money, or a little bit of both. Okay, I think I have a hair from the brush. Okay, there we go. And we would love for you to join us. We have openings for 20 women to mentor 20 women this month. We'd love to do it. We're in the last 2 months of our seminar year. We have huge fun things going on as we finish this race, to run this race with our tongues hanging out, to hit the level of unit club. And with that, you guys, then it's kind of cool, but Lisa's doing one last Destin hurrah. And the way you get there is becoming a sales director during this year. And then there's a couple of like qualifying levels, and then or being the senior of the new sales director, or for a unit doing the unit club. And so that's what we're working on right now. And we'd so love your opinion of our company. We have this cute little webinar that we do on Tuesday. The next one is on Tuesday, and it's called Peek into Pink. And we have one, I think it's at 4:00 in the afternoon. And then I think it's at 7:30. Let me see if I can find the little picture real quick. And so if you just want to take a peek, if you want to take a look at it and see what we're about, you know, your consultant will give you a little video to watch, a couple of the stories to go from there. But it's 4:00 and 7:30 on Tuesday. And then also, but I would try to pick the 4:00 one if you could, because we're playing bingo tomorrow night, virtual bingo tomorrow night. So you are invited. So talk to your consultant about it. But we are giving away some incredible purses and prizes. And we'd love for you to come play bingo and learn more about Mary Kay and our prizes and stuff like that. And we would love for you to join us. So if you would like to meet, have a cup of coffee, ask me any questions, see if this could benefit you or your family at all. We'd love to be able to share some information with you. So with that, you guys, we're going to say have a great night, and thank you so much for being on. Take care.